guys, I usually don't do these types of videos, but you all know that I'm a Nintendo fanboy and the Mario movie just came out, so it's a perfect opportunity to do a lazy, uncut movie review in the car, right after I watched it. Well, I watched it yesterday and I drove back to the theater parking lot to film this after realizing I can profit from it. So let's go! Man, I want to die after saying that. I would also give spoiler warnings, but there really isn't much to be spoiled on. If you played a Mario game, its plot is probably just as deep as the Mario movie plot. If you also watched every trailer they put out, you saw about half the movie already. The opening would have been a lot better if it wasn't the very first trailer they showed us with the penguins and Jack Black. Speaking of him, just like all the other NPCs, I gotta agree that his performance was the best. I could barely tell it was him until he started singing, which was one of the best scenes in the movie, and I despise musicals. I'm so glad it wasn't a musical like some rumors suggested. The rest of the voice cast did great too. The only person I could distinctly hear was Seth Rogen as Donkey Kong. But when you hire Seth Rogen, you know you want the Seth Rogen voice. Runtime is short, but the scenes didn't drag on for too long, so it's good for people like me that grew up in the age of short attention spans. I don't think I got bored. It was almost non-stop action and bright colors. I'll be honest, at first I was worried about the critic scores, but I realized most of them aren't kids or grown virgins, and that's who the movie is targeted for. In this Nintendo virgin's opinion, it was fun and good, but it did not amaze me. But I'm glad I stayed alive long enough to be able to see it. I also was a small minority that decided to see it for the first time in 3D. The last time I watched a 3D movie was a Shrek one where he wishes not to be married or something like that. And I gotta say that the 3D enhanced the experience and made some scenes more exciting. So I recommend watching it in 3D. And now, here are some things that I didn't like. For one, that Blue Luma character that appears way too many times in the movie and added nothing, and the first one or two jokes about wanting to die were funny, but then it became annoying and unfunny after like the 10th death joke from him. Oh yeah, some actual spoilers now. I thought that character was gonna be a gateway to a Mario Galaxy movie sequel, but I highly doubt it after that mid-end credits scene. And when I was walking to my theater, I was spoiled on that because I clearly heard Yoshi coming from another theater where the movie was ending. Good thing there was a lot of flashy colors on screen that made me forget about it until it happened for our theater. But honestly, who cares? It was already shown that Yoshi's exist in that world, so it wasn't shocking to know that Yoshi is gonna be in the second movie. It was disappointing Yoshi wasn't in this movie. The bigger shock is that a second movie is confirmed, but most of my theater didn't know that because 85% of the theater was gone after the fun credits ended and the boring credits started. It was just me and some neckbeards. It really did not have to be at the very end of the boring credits. One thing I'll give the Sonic movies, don't worry, I'll trash talk them later, is that their end credit scenes weren't actually at the very end of the credits, and they were way more hype. Also, unlike some other YouTube reviewers, I didn't mind the licensed music. They're common in a lot of other movies, and they're catchy, so no complaints there. There was also no cringy dance scene to the songs, unlike that degenerate scene in the second Sonic movie. In fact, unlike the Sonic movies, there is no degenerate stuff, unless you have a dirty mind. There is no flossing or gas jokes, and just for that, and in general, it is miles above the Sonic movies. My decent ratings for them lowered after watching the Mario movie. But one thing I felt that was forced in was all the Mario Kart scenes. All the other references I didn't have a problem with, but Mario Kart was just as well integrated as a YouTuber's sponsorship read. I understand why they did it, but it just felt like it didn't belong. But even with those gripes, I would still have to give that movie a solid 8 out of 10. Good and fun, but not amazing. Wow. I understand why car movie reviewers do it at night, because I can't turn on the AC for sound reasons, so I should probably end this car movie review now. Ugh. And so with that, thank you guys for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Okay, to pay for the damage, looks like I have to extend this video. So let's also do an in-car food review of the Mario movie McDonald's Happy Meal. Wow! Let's see, hamburger, edible, fries, edible, fruit, healthy, Now, let's see what Mario movie toy I got. Worst Mario movie character! What are you looking at? Uh-oh. And so with that, thank you guys for watching this Mario movie and Happy Meal in-car review. Comment, like, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye! Ritual to get the video over 8 minutes. Ritual to get the video over 8 minutes. It worked!